Welcome to my top 5 productivity hacks for getting more of the right things done. You will learn the steps to take your productivity to the next level. You will strengthen your most important muscle of your body, your mind. Too many times we are busy working on the wrong thing. Many times we need to take a step back and ask ourselves, are we making progress? How can you move forward if you do not know what to focus on? It all starts with asking yourself, should I really be doing what I am about to do? If we continue unguided, without any restrictions, our minds tend to wander from shiny object to shiny object. This is why it is so important to have a list of goals that you would like to achieve by a certain time frame, say 1 month to 6 months. To achieve your goals, you have to first write them down. Then you have to see these goals on a daily basis. Having too many goals or priorities does not help. You need to reverse engineer your future to actually get there. So if you want to live in an expensive location, will your current income get you there? What will need to change for you to have the income and life that you desire? Will you need to switch careers or start attending school? Ask yourself the hard questions today so that you can live a better life tomorrow. So tip 1, create a stop doing list. Reduce what you have on your plate from 25 to 5. Then work on your top 3 every day. Write down what you need to stop doing. Steve Jobs grew Apple by saying no to many projects and by saying yes to the few projects that would make an impact on society, like iTunes, iPhone, and iPad. When Jobs came back to Apple, the company was involved in over 80 projects. Jobs decided that to get traction with a few projects, the company should work on 18 and say no to everything else. What they did is they applied the Pareto principle. What that is getting 80% of the benefit on 20% of your work efforts. You can apply this to everything. Learning to say no will increase the quality of the time you do have. The riches are in the niches. How Warren Buffett creates a list. The power of elimination will maximize your focus on the most important things. First, who is Warren Buffett? He is considered by some to be one of the most successful investors in the world. Here are a few steps Warren uses. Write down your top 25 career goals you will want to accomplish this month or in 4 months. Step 2. Then review your list and circle your top 5. Note, if you're following along at home, pause right now and do these first 2 steps. Now you have 2 lists. The 5 items you had circled are list A, and the 20 items not circled are list B. List A is your doing list, while the list with the 20 items is your not doing list. Yes, you are only need to focus on your top 5, because to make really, really good traction in that area, you have to focus on that exclusively. Tip 2, Less is more. Use journaling to get things out of your mind and onto paper. The act of writing things down clears your mind and helps you focus on your top 3. Again, leverage the power of saying no. Every time you say no to one project, you can say yes to what's really important to you. How much more focused can you be by working on 3 things versus 10? The key here is focused execution. My goal is to help you streamline what you work on so that you can focus on the right things. We want to remove the chaos and get to calmness with a crystal clear vision. Number 3, deep focused thinking. Think quality, not quantity. The more we concentrate on one thing, the better we perform. Sleeping, reading, programming, conversations, the environment around everything we do relates to how focused and productive we are. Do not go to sleep thinking about 10 problems. Your mind will race from item to item and you will not be able to sleep. If anything, sleep and think of a blank wall or a single thought. Sometimes you wake up with a solution to a problem from the night before. When you read, be focused and absorb the material. If you can teach someone the material you just learned, you will sharpen your knowledge on the topic. Think what-if scenarios. Imagine how you would implement what you are reading. If you are programming, carve out chunks of uninterrupted time where you can do your best work. It is best to have 90-minute chunks of time. Are you productive or distracted in your work environments? So again, number 4, deep thinking. Avoid being distracted during your efforts. Fine-tune your work habits and be 110% committed. So what I mean by that is turn off the extra computers, the extra monitors, the noise, the televisions. Turn off your phones. Be committed to deep work. Number 5, batch related tasks together. Work on your hardest, most important task in the morning, then check email after completing step 1, return phone calls after step 2. The reason I say work on your hardest, most important task first is you want to use your best brain to work on these items. And if you do this first, you make progress towards your one item every day. And at the end of the day, reflect what worked for you and repeat. Time block your day by batching related tasks together and turn randomness into productivity. Flip your day into a schedule that works for you and makes everyone else adjust to your timing. Publish a calendar with office hours, then schedule the topics in batches to keep your mind focused on similar tasks. Again, we're doing, say we're programming in the morning, then we're checking email, then we're doing phone calls, or we're doing some testing. Do similar chunks of work at different time segments and repeat. Apply a touch it once mentality to email. Move it, respond to it, delete it, and you are done with it. Limit after-hour emails to urgent issues. And there's one more tip. Use a timer. I love this little device because you set it to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, and you grind away at the work that matters. And you are done when the timer is done. A major advantage of this timer is that you do not need to be bound to your computer and can take it with you. Today, many of us have 3 monitors. We have 20 to 30 tabs open. It's just distraction for days. I love this little guy because you set it, forget it, and you don't have to be tied to anything else digital. It has a battery and you can have it go off in silent mode, or it has a bell you can turn on. It's really cool. This little timer is used by Google Ventures and was the brainchild of a mother which had her son attend some of the meetings. The timer was created to solve the need for informing a child when the meeting will be over. Now, everyone at Google Venture uses this little timer. It is so cool. I love it. Nature time and exercise. Take hikes in the woods. Remove distractions so that your brain can rest. Or in this case, reset. Yes, reset your mind by going into the woods. Move around so that you can oxygenate your brain. Try walking to work and take the stairs. Recent research from UCLA demonstrated that exercise increased growth factors in the brain, making it easier for the brain to grow new neuron connections. Exercising for 20 minutes facilitates information processing and memory functions. Depending on your need to get away, you may want to take solo walks. Taking walks in the forest allow for no distractions. Walking in nature provides a quick way to focus your thoughts on what matters most to you. I tend to take my dogs out very early or towards the end of the day, many times at night with lights. Why? Because I encounter less people. If you go to the gym, turn off the music and TV and listen to educational content. By learning on the go, you will gain an edge physically as well as mentally. By setting the table for growth, you will give your mind a better workout. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up, a comment, or a question. I would love to help you get to the next level. Follow me on Instagram at SkillSnakeMastermind to find out when I post new videos and to view other action-based tips that will rock your day. In my full course, I go deeper into productivity, focus, creating the steps to achieve your vision for personal growth.